Good evening, gang. I recorded this footage there the night before last, and I'm going to go over this footage with you. And I know at first glance you can't see nothing, but I'm going to mark it up here for you. And I'm estimating that this giant is 15 foot tall, every bit of 15 foot tall. 15 foot plus, let's just put it that way. I had made a video, a short about the 5 foot head. The Sasquatch's head was 5 foot tall at the utility pole. That was measured. From the side profile view, this is the exact same Sasquatch. And it goes like this right here. Wait a minute. Right here is where he's at. And he's back behind the trees. I'm going to zoom in and show you. And he's got a baby here and here on his back. Well, juveniles. So I'm going to zoom in and show this to you real quick. Okay, I'm zooming in. Okay, there's his face, side profile view, and you can see his glare, his glare lens is it's not covering his eye. It's partially covering his eye, and they use those to cut down on glare from light and stuff like that. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this, right? Oh, let's go right there. I'm going to screenshot that. Go to the screenshot where I can zoom in, where we can really take a look at this. Okay. So you got the conical head right here, coming down to his forehead. You see his nose. You see his eye. This is that lens shade that they use to cover their nocturnal shade. Okay, you come down, you see his lips and his chin. He's a monster, man. This Sasquatch is huge. When they walk by my garage, you can feel the ground trim. You can feel little tremors in the ground. That's how I know they're on the property to go out and record. There's 3 of them that cross across my property, and where my property is strategically placed between a state park and a national park. I believe these beings live on those parks because it's millions of square acres of untapped land, and then I got the highway that runs parallel to the parks, and they can't cross that highway because of the danger of crossing that. So my property is like a choke point, and they have to cross through this. It's the least dangerous area for them to cross. So that's why I'm getting all this footage. People are wondering, well, this guy's got, you know, million Sasquatch here. That's not the case. There is one big tribe of them that come through here. But all in all, they want to be left alone. Anyways, here is a little juvenile right there. And then here's another one attached to his back, most likely. It looks like there's another one here, but this one's probably in the tree. Hanging in the tree. But as for the giant, you can see his back right here. So these 2 are definitely on his back. And his back comes down like that. And his front. There's a tree right here. He's partially standing behind the tree. break his silhouette. But the distance that he is up, the height that he is standing up near that tree is every bit of 15 foot tall. Every bit of it. So that's the juvenile, which you can see the face right there. Here's the nose, the eye, the mouth. Some of them have ape-like characteristics, some have man-like characteristics, and then there's just a whole bunch of them, breed mixtures in between those two characteristics. And then some of them are albino, white-faced, like a paint, almost like a paint, like a leathery texture, white. Which you've seen some of them in my videos, but they are all of this one main Sasquatch tribe that comes through here. Now I'm going to unmark this so we can just get a good look at his side profile there. You see him? You see his face? Here's one eye. Here's the other eye. Here's the nocturnal shade that's uncovering his eye. There's his pupil right there. Come down here, you got his nose. And then there's his lips. And his big chin. This giant is huge. He's every bit of 15 foot plus tall. Now they live off the vegetation. They live off vegetation and they live off trees. Their main diet is the maple tree that I've seen. They love that maple sap. They'll eat that all day long if they can. Hell, they've zapped 2 or 3 of my maple trees out here, prematurely. They'll drain them dry and it'll rot the tree out. But that's what they mainly eat. I've nicknamed them the tree organ Sasquatch because they live off the tree organ, the root ball system, where all the nutrients and the fluids and the water supply are all down in that root ball. And they tap into those veins and they suck that fluid back up out of the tree. I mean, you take a giant, that's just like a straw, you put in a McDonald's cup to suck the fluid up out of that. Imagine taking a giant on a small tree. It'd be just like a straw to them with the suction power that they can the force that they can get up through their throats. But yeah, there's no way they could survive. Now, some of these Sasquatches are meat eaters, but most of them, especially the giants, they're herbivores. They live off the vegetation in the forest, completely 100% off the forest. If they was to eat deer in the local population, animal population, they would decimate it. They would kill it. Imagine how many deers it would take a day to sustain one of these giants. And there's in this one tribe alone, I know there's 3 big giants and 2 mid giants in this tribe alone. And so far, with my footage, I've counted 19 Sasquatch in this one tribe. That's from baby to adult. So this is Putnam County, West Virginia. Anyways, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Man, he's huge. Peace.